Valve is dying, and I hope I am wrong. The writing's on the wall. We're seeing the deterioration of Valve games happening in real time, and after 2 years from the hashtag SaveTF2 movement, the same movement is becoming popular again. As we waited for Valve the first time, now the hashtag is being used to remind Valve, remember when you said, TF2 community, we hear you? Yeah, what exactly did you guys hear? It's been 2 years? Did you happen to have tinnitus, perchance? Was a loud drowning noise all you could hear? And we're moving our sights to another Valve game, another victim. We're at a point in which Counter-Strike 2, a game that came out arguably unfinished last year.
What? Do I not have bomb?
No, bomb's not right there.
What? Is bomb not here?
No.
What the fuck?
Is now having an issue still with cheaters, whether you play on Premiere or regular comp. No big updates for TF2 regarding either the bot issue or any content update, and at the same time, no new operation has been announced for Counter-Strike 2 as of today of recording. Last operation being Operation Riptide, which ended in February 2022, 2 years ago and still counting. You could argue that the release of Counter-Strike 2 was the new major update, which is fair to say. However, Counter-Strike 2 released with less features than CSGO. There are less maps. Where the hell is Train and Cash at still? Why make a loadout feature to cut out weapons when everyone's just gonna use the same meta weapons as usual? It is a fact that there isn't anything much else going on with Counter-Strike 2 at the moment. And to top it off, both games currently going through their own issues, bots and cheaters. Their own communities are crying for something to give, something new to fix the current issues. But instead of any update, lately what has been happening with Valve is a leak of a new Valve game title, Deadlock. Not just any type of leak though, just straight up, the entire alpha build of Deadlock is online. And what could this game be? Could it be something revolutionary? Something groundbreaking? I mean, it's Valve we're talking about here. It's a live service hero shooter game. It's another MOBA-ish, Overwatch-ish, League-ish, Dota 2-ish type of hero shooter. Oh, sweet. Okay, now let me check the year we're in. 2024. Yeah, that would have been cool maybe like 5 years ago, 8. But when we already have League, Apex, Valorant, and God forbid Overwatch, if you're that desperate, another hero shooter on top of it all is just, dude, I'm so exhausted of hero shooters. Most of the gameplay will just end up being your teammates yelling at you for choosing the wrong class. You should have chose this class. Why didn't you use your ult here when you should have used it there? And I know this not because I'm a psychic, but because these games are all the goddamn same. What we have here is actually new content from Valve. The animations look so well done, and there's a bunch of lore to look after. However, I want to ask you a question. One simple question. If Valve cannot fix what's happening to TF2 or Counter-Strike 2, what makes you so sure that this game won't end up the same? This game could very well end up being swarmed by bots and cheaters. Now TF2, in my opinion, and perhaps the truth of it is dead. Like not dead, but there will always be people playing it, but it is so obvious that Valve does not care about it at all anymore. A beautiful TF2ber named of Zesty Jesus, shouts out to him, dropped one of the most important videos on TF2 in its entire history, in my opinion. I highly recommend you to watch it, but if you haven't, to put it short, the player count you see on Steam, 2/3 of it are all bots. Yes, let me express myself, not with words, but with one image. It has never been so fucking over to be a TF2 fan. Regardless, even if that is true, to have players still give Valve money through microtransactions, I feel like they're at least obligated to have a working product for customers. Unfortunately, that's not how Valve works, because as long as the money flows into their pockets, it doesn't even matter how the player feels. Now, knowing that TF2 has been dead because of Valve's negligence, let's look at the next victim, Counter-Strike 2. It is Without a doubt, extremely disappointing to come across comp games even with Prime enabled and face such a horrible gaming experience. You ever taken a newbie friend to play on competitive only to end up with a game of aim hacks and walls? Because it has happened to me before, multiple times, and it kills any motivation for any new players to continue playing, let alone learning the game. Another issue that TF2 faced back then. Are you starting to connect the dots now? I love this game, but the treatment it has been getting as of lately, it's very familiar to TF2. And if there's something Valve cannot do efficiently whatsoever, it's gotta be making an effective anti-cheat. The lack of a good anti-cheat has been the worst thing for Valve games, and I do not see a solution in the future unless Valve gets their shit together and focus fully on it, please. Because getting cheats on these games is as easy as searching the first page on Google and paying $30. I'm sure Valve is working on something behind the scenes, but the lack of communication and the lack of new updates and content, and only to be given rental skins as of lately. Holy shit. I uninstalled Counter-Strike soon after. The modern AAA gaming experience. Give more of your money and expect less in return. Hashtag SaveTF2 and hashtag SaveCS2. I'm Baby Hoods. If you like my vibes or don't, please smash that dislike button. And I am gonna play Animal well. Thank you, Big Mode. Peace out, everyone. Take care.
One percent tough. 1% tough. 1% tough. 1% tough. Let's go. 1%.